Shri Hari attainment of the ever attained Twameva Mata Chapita Twameva Bandhasha Sakha Twameva Vidya Dravanam Twameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Swami Ramsukhdasji Lord, my Lord, may I never forget you. 6. Attainment of the ever attained Bhagwan has bestowed upon Jeev, self, this human body, so that it may attain salvation. From this viewpoint, in reality this human life is only for engaging in spiritual disciplines sadhanivani. Simply by following one's spiritual disciplines, human being can attain salvation. He can be liberated from the shackles of birth and death cycle. Why can he be liberated? Because he is liberated. Therefore first and the foremost a seeker should firmly accept the truth that I can be liberated. Why I can be liberated? Because I am liberated. I can attain Paramatma, God. Why I can attain Paramatma, God, Supreme Soul? Because Paramatma is ever attained. That which is in all countries, in all time zones, in all beings, in all things, in all states, in all situations and incidents, in all circumstance, how can that Paramatma ever be separated from us? Just as Paramatma can never be separate from us, so can we never become one with the body. Till today we have been in many wombs, born as many different creatures, we have taken on many bodies, but none of the bodies have remained with us, while we, self, Jeev, Swayam, remained as is. Therefore a sadhak must accept the truth that he has an indivisible relationship with Paramatma and the body has an indivisible relationship. Lord, my Lord, may I never forget you with the world. Therefore we are unable to do anything for ourselves with this body. If there is any work, actions, done by this body, it will be done only for the world, not for ourself. The actions, activity, has a relationship with the world. Our true self is free of all actions, akriya, actionless. If we do not want to do any actions, then what is the need for this body? Now a sadhak must inquire, that if we are unable to do anything for ourselves with this body, but we are only able to do for the world, then what can we do for ourselves? How can we do it? On further inquiry we come to know that for ourselves, through ourselves, we can become desireless. Why we can be desireless? Because we are desireless. For ourselves we can become nirmama, mamata arhit, i.e. free sense of mindness, free of attachment. Why we can be free of sense of mindness? Because we are free of sense of mindness. For ourselves we can also become nirahanka, i.e. free of sense of I-ness, free of egoism. Why we can become free of sense of I-ness? Because we are free of sense of I-ness, free of egoism. In Gita, Bhagwan also tells us to be desireless, nishkam, free of mindness, nirmamoha, and free of I-ness. Narahanka'ar Vihayaka Amanya Sarvan Pumams Karati Nisprahanarmamonarahanka Arisa Santamata Gakati. Gita 271, he who give up all desires, and moves about without the sense of mind and egoism and shuns the thirst for necessities of life, attains tranquility. Gita 271, through us we can accept Paramatma as our own. Why can we accept? Because God is ours. Anyone else is neither ours nor can they ever be ours. Through a Lord, my Lord, may I never forget you. Ourselves we can become apart, detached, from the world. Why can we become apart? Because we are separate, apart, detached, from the world. Asangahayam Purusha, Brahada Aranyak. 4-3:15. The point that is revealed is that for ourselves we can become desireless, without mindness and free of egoism, and we can become so at this very moment. For becoming so, this body is not essential, but through ourself, Swayam, Jeev, we can become so. By giving up effort, parishram, and dependence on the perishable, parashraya, we can through our own self attain repose, vishram, still, and dependency on only Bhagwan, Bhagavad Ashraya. In this we are not dependent, rather we are entirely independent. We neither had, nor have, nor will have nor can have a relationship with the body. In other words, we can eat meals, bhojan, with this body, but we cannot worship, bhajan, God with this body. We cannot even serve others with this body, however being apart, detached, from this body we can serve. How can we do so? Through ourselves becoming free from evils we can do it. Why can we do so? Because we, self, are free from evils. Chetanamal Sahaj Sukrasi, Manasa, Uttara. 117 halves. Even worship can be done only by the self. How can we do so? We can do so by loving Bhagwan. Why can we do it? Because we are lovers of Bhagwan. Through this body we can discuss about serving and the love, but cannot serve or love. With the body, senses, mind and intellect which we have acquired from the world, we can attain only the world, not Paramatma. Paramatma can neither be captivated, accessed, through the body, nor through the mind, nor through the senses, nor through the intellect. If Paramatma could be captured, realized, by these, then he could also be captured, realized, by machine. Therefore if a sadhuk, seeker, wants to attain Paramatma, then he must give up the dependence on a Lord. My Lord, may I never forget you. Body, mind, intellect, senses, as well as, give up the dependence on actions, doing something, kriya. Paramatma cannot be attained by insentient objects such as body and related elements. However, Paramatma is attained by renouncing affinity with these insentient objects. From this it is proven that to attain Paramatma and to become a lover of Bhagwan, neither the body, nor the mind, nor the senses, nor the intellect is needed. That which can be acquired by the body, cannot be attained by all. But that, Paramatma, which is attained by the self, can be attained by all. Paramatma is not the name of that which can be attained by some and not the others. Paramatma is that one who is attainable by all. Why can he be attained? Because he is already attained. When there is nothing else besides Paramatma, then how is he unattained?